Bowling Green is back, baby. Season 3. Would like a little bit more of a tune-up game to start, but apparently Ohio State and Bowling Green already have a committed game in 2027. I didn't know this before starting this dynasty, but now I have to reap what somebody else sowed. Going on the road into the big house. I think Ohio State's the big house. Don't sue me. But gotta go play Ohio State. If we thought Nebraska was a rough game to start last year, this one's going to be even worse. We are starting ranked 18th. Of course, if you guys didn't see the off-season episode, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown. We did end up moving. Hello. We moved to the Big 12. Yeah, I know. Very exciting stuff. Please get off of that. Take a quick look at the depth chart real quick. Daniel Hill's up to a 90 overall. Went up to elite development. Has platinum downhill and gold head first. I doubt we get to see a senior year out of him. So we gotta use him while we have him. Depth at running back pretty much doesn't exist. It's just Deion Ramsey and Daniel Hill. Bryce DeFalco is absolute DEFCON scenario running back. I do not want him to touch the field. But if he has to, I guess we'll just hope for the best. Receiver, Isaiah Johnson got a lot better. Austin Clay is turning out to be an actually really good receiver. Not much in traffic, but 99 base catching. Hopefully we won't see a lot of drops out of him. 94 speed is the fastest receiver we have. Sammy Riggs is developing pretty well as an actual receiver. Route running's getting there. Anything past him, Lanier looks solid. Iosef Alatu, we are going to try to fold into the offense a little bit. I just don't want to make him too much of a focal point yet because he's just not ready. 73 catching, I fear for what that's going to actually look like in game. So, we have guys that can take over. Lanier, we got out of the portal. He looks okay, at least serviceable. But it's pretty much just going to be Isaiah Johnson, Austin Clay, and Sammy Riggs in the slot. Tight end took a big step down. Both of our starting tight ends graduated, so we're down to Jacone Duffy. Ed Patterson, I don't even remember recruiting this guy. He has 7 skill points. Is he capped out? I think he is. No, he can upgrade his power, but we can't get there yet. So, it's those two, and then Lance Langford, I planned on cutting a while back. I moved him to guard for a year, and then I had to move him back to tight end because I only had 2 on the roster. So it was either move him back, which he was a 40 overall, so I don't know how he ended up going up as much as he did at tight end. So because I kind of feel bad about that, it seems like I kind of cheesed it a little bit. I will make him only the 3rd string. Between that and Ed Patterson is only 1 speed slower and has gold 50-50. So, we can get some use out of that. My goodness. Is that I think that is picking up on the mic. Alright, whatever. Cat appearance, I know y'all love that. Offensive line looks a lot improved from last year. They played really well last year, and they got even better. 85 overall, pretty much across the board of the Marable. Yeah, I mean, this offensive line is sick for what we needed to do. We're going to be just fine. Defensively, Nick Clayton, we recruited him as a 74 overall Mike linebacker, and he skyrocketed at edge rusher. He has gold quick jump. I think he has enough stats to get platinum. He just doesn't have the skill points right now. Yeah, he can get platinum quick jump if he gets 8 skill points. So he's going to be very good for us off the edge. And on the other side, we return Asiata, who had a great year last year. Still pretty undersized for the position, but he makes it work. We make up for that with his backup being 6'3", 280. Defensive tackle, it's the guys we knew last year. Akampong, Vandermeer, and Cleveland, the true freshman D-tackle, will get playing time. I can't say how much, but he will definitely play. Same linebacker, we have Melvin Dalton. He was a recruit, not last year, but the year before, our year 1 recruiting class. Redshirted last year. We had him at safety last year, moved him back down to linebacker, and he looks like he's going to be solid. If he doesn't just transfer. He probably will. But he'll be good this year at least. Mike linebacker. This is the guy I thought we were going to move to edge. Or D-tackle even. But, I mean, 86 speed, 88 hit power, good enough coverage, 84 jump. Like, we can make this work at Mike linebacker. I just don't know how 270 pounds plays in coverage. So I'm a little bit worried about that. If that doesn't work out, Preston Rees will be fine in his stead. And, of course, Pat Stevenson's back. He was my only serviceable linebacker last year. Glad to have him back in the fold. Corner, I think, is our most improved position by far. Last year, it was pretty much just nickels and a bunch of bums. We brought Cam Calhoun into the portal. Kelly Jones is a good corner number 3. Then we have some guys deeper in the depth chart that will be able to at least not get cooked if asked to see the field. Marquand Hodges is a good free safety. We have Cam Howard as the backup / he will fold in a little bit as sub linebacker. A little light to play the position, but he really will only see that if we're in like nickel or dime packages, so I'm not too worried about it. And at strong safety, that transferred DK Gilly up to an 84 overall. This is why we couldn't put Cam Howard or what's his name, Hodgins at strong safety, because he just ballooned. Man coverage isn't good, but he's a safety. He doesn't really need to be great at man coverage. He got 90 zone, 88 catching. He's not dropping the ball if it gets thrown his way. And, of course, we're keeping the same kicker and punter. They're both redshirt seniors, though, so we're going to have to focus on that in recruiting. Speaking of which, I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek at this. Yeah, we got some pretty good guys here. Got 4 gems at the top of the board. A lot of 4 stars. Actually, all 4 stars now that I look at it. And then we got a couple kickers down here. I can move one of them to punter. And they both look pretty good. 89, 90 kick power. Good enough kick accuracy. I think they'll be fine. But I suppose that's enough kicking the can down the road. Time to face the music. Ohio State. On the road. Let's see what happens, I guess. I would have liked the first game with the new team to be against an FCS team or something a little bit easier than Ohio State. But, I mean, it is what it is. They're not unbeatable. I mean, Indiana just beat them yesterday as I'm recording this. Which also, I just watched the committee selection, whatever they call it. Interesting decisions, I will say that. They had Notre Dame at 9, all week, and then last second, neither them or Miami plays, but Miami flips them. I get it. They probably should have had it like that from the start, though. Yeah, Miami beat Notre Dame head-to-head. Why did you wait until now to make that adjustment? Okay. Julian's saying read option. I didn't even know they had that in their playbook. All right. Good start. Let's focus on the game at hand here. Why am I'm going off track already. We are not even a minute into the game. It's a run, and we're there. Really, that is a 4-yard gain? We had him at the line of scrimmage. Okay. I don't really know what the game wants from me there. Let's see, 2nd and 6. We're there. Make the tackle. Yes, sir. Hunter McGeary. He's not really supposed to even be on the field. But, I mean, hey, good tackle, I guess. Make it 3rd and 5. Let's see how this goes. I don't know if I like being on man coverage now that I think about it. But Sayan airs him. Fantastic. Honest, now that I'm actually like putting thought into this game, why is Julian Sand still in the game? Why is he still in college? Shouldn't he be at the NFL by now? I think he definitely would be, like, in real life. Okay, yep. Ran cover 2, got cooked for it. Fair enough. Alright, 1st and 10, Ohio State. Let's lock in here. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure you guys could have seen this coming, but we do not match very well against this team. See if we can just out-scheme them, though. Well, that's not a good sign. Okay. Yeah, their run game is killing us right now. The QB designed runs was not a wrinkle of their offense I was expecting today. I'll be honest. Why now? Make the tackle? Yes, sir. All right, 3rd and goal. If we can hold them to 3 here, I'd be very happy about that. Do I think we're going to? I can't say for sure. It's a screen. Make the tackle, Cam Howard. Yes, sir. Loss of 1 on the play. They will take 3. They are at home, so this is a little bit easier of a kick than on the road for the CPU, but it's still not guaranteed. But it is right down the middle. Ohio State strikes first. We will take holding them to 3. Obviously would like to have 0 points put on the board by them, especially since we started, like they were like a 4th and 6. We got 30 yards on it. Had potential to hold them off the board entirely, but 3 points is not bad. Say Isaiah Johnson on the graphic, but they showed Daniel Hill. Interesting. 1st and 10, and Ohio. This is a lot. Okay. We got Daniel Hill, though. Stiff arm, out of bounds. There's a gain at 22. Heisman last year looking to repeat again. Well, that's the same word twice. Whatever. All right. Probably should have just held on to that, but I don't know if I really trusted Ethan Houck on the option. I guess 2nd and 13. Go a little play action. Okay, Houck's got some wheels. He's got some wheels, he's got some blocks, and he's up to the 31. Not bad. Okay. I forgot I upgraded his speed on the offseason. Good to know. We got like half blocks, half not at all. 2 yards is not bad there. Ramsey will check in. This is supposed to be a pass. It is. Sammy Riggs over the middle. Just catch the ball. I'm not trying to see you get crushed. We get 3rd and 4, and this place is rocking. Take off with Houck. We got some speed. Speed? Whatever word I was trying to say there applies. We got the 1st down. I don't really know what I like here. I would have liked A if he wasn't getting held at the goal line. Okay, you need to move. Austin Clay with the catch, gets it up to the 1st down. Not the best throw, but it got there. See if Daniel Hill can punch this in. Oh, yes, he can. What blocking. That's that transfer left guard we got. He's like a 92 overall. That's the difference a good O-line can make. We had a pretty good O-line last year. We got a great one now. You win games in the trenches, and that is example number 1 right there. Big hit. Lanier laying the boom. Ohio State will take the ball to 14. Okay, they really like this option, huh? Fumble! Get it! Somebody! No! We had like 4 guys there. None of them could quite find the ball. And we're going to start focusing on that quarterback. If they're gonna go to that option play, we got to make sure they don't cook us with it. Although we would take a couple more fumbles. They will take it to the end of the first. 7-3. 2 offensive drives, 2 scores. What is this, flex bone? What on earth? Laster shoots the gap. We got him in the backfield. Loss of 3. There we go. 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can't get him off the field here. All right, you move. He's going to take off, and he's going to get it. Wow, Sand is fast. That is one fast pocket passer. Okay. He probably needs to be reclassified. That is not a pocket passer. This man likes to move. First guy couldn't bring him down. Second guy he got there keeps him to a gain of 3. Not bad. Oh, the blocking was excellent there. And Hodgins is way out of position. We gonna bring him down? No. Touchdown. Anthony Rogers gashed us. Okay. That was a really well designed play by Ohio State, I'm not gonna lie. That blocking was immaculate. Yeah, the strength of this team is the offense, at least for Bowling Green. We've never really been a defensive identity team. At least not under my tenure. We got Heisman downhill with Daniel Hill. Let's see if we can't take advantage of that. Got some gold armbar popped up. Got me up to the 39. I'm trying not to just repeat the same lines I do over and over again when talking about Daniel Hill, but I mean, take that play out of the equation. But when you watch him, I mean, come on. See if a little speed option can't get us free here. We got an angle. There's a first down, stiff arm and out of bounds up to the 47. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. See Deion Ramsey check in here. Not quite the same level of explosive, but I mean, give me good enough blocks, you'll get at least 8. See if a deep ball can't throw him off here. Seems to be good coverage for it. He kind of had a step, but by the time he actually got past his defender, we were getting cooked. All right, 3rd and 2. I can't make adjustments. But we make the catch, and our starting tight end is injured. That's kind of the one guy we can't afford to get, well, 2. We got a lot of guys we can't afford to get hurt, but he's one of them. Not even necessarily for his direct impact, but more so who's behind him on the depth chart. Hip bursitis, that doesn't sound like a broken bone to me. Get back in there. Open over the middle. Riggs catches it. Good enough for a first down. Get back to the run game here. All right, scoots up to the 18, gain of 5. Yards per carry maybe isn't elite right now, but we're playing Ohio State. And they seem to know we want to run the ball. Jarquez Carter is having none of it. 3rd and 8. He was open. That was the most open thing on the field. But the throw just wasn't quite good enough for run after catch. We get the field goal. 10-all. Points and points. Obviously would like to end every drive with a touchdown, but at a certain point you kind of have to just take what we can get. Some more great coverage on these, by the way. Yeah, we have 1 QB pressure all day. Let's see if we can't get home. There we go. Open field tackling for a loss of 3. I like that. Let's keep it up. Second and 13 for the Buckeyes. Oh, that's wide open. Okay. Calhoun got back to it without not making a touchdown, but that was, I mean, that burnt me. How did that burn me that bad? I'm honestly not sure. That fried in the slot there. Okay, Ohio State's cooking right now. They're cooking hard. Run doesn't work for them, though. Really? That's not a tackle. All right. We got there, so not the end of the world. I'm right there. Oh, if that's an accurate ball, that's a pick. If that's an accurate ball, that's a pick. It's inaccurate, so it's not, and they will punt. That, wow, okay. We'll let that bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Man, that's like the one time you're not going to see a QB throw an absolute dart. And of course, it's at the most opportune time possible for him. Okay, well... Okay. Let me explain myself here. That right there. It gets bumped. Should I have thrown that anyways? Probably not. But between getting bumped and just... Literally, he threw it straight at the defender. That is very unfortunate. That's a mistake you just can't afford to make. All right, Ohio State gets the ball back. See if you can't force them to make a mistake as well. Okay, I was with that the entire time. Was somebody else not supposed to go get there? Do I have to just run that as man coverage? I'm over the middle of the field, middle of the right side of the field. Is nobody else supposed to help me there? Am I supposed to carry that the entire way? Okay, dude. Okay, Merck is not supposed to be a return man. If I had who I was supposed to have there, that probably could have got me up to like the 30. Alright, this has just not been going my way. Take off with Hauk. I tried to go down, but he breaks the tackle. Okay, that was pretty cool. Alright, play underneath gets me a first down. Let's hurry up. We have the ball to start the second half, so if we can get any sort of points here, that would be big. Even if it's a field goal, I'd take it. We got a lot of running room here. We got a lot of running room. Up to the 36. That's not bad. Okay. That floated forever. Actually, like, forever. Call timeout. We'll take 3. See if we can line this up here. All right, kick is good. 17-13. Bowling Green down 4 at the half. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot better. But we do get the ball. Let's see if we can't give them the ball back with the lead here. Give them the ball back with us having the lead, I should specify. Okay, so did, like, any of my depth chart changes actually get made? I'm not sure. Well, at least one of them got made because Langford's not in. Okay. So there was a hole there. Jakuska just decided to block straight into the hole to make sure I could not get that open. It says it's... Alright, I don't know what the actual play is. It's that? Okay. Broken tackle, good enough for a first down. This is stressful, boys. This is 2nd inches, okay. Yeah, I'm trying not to just call the same plays and just spam Daniel Hill, but also, like, it's working. So, what am I supposed to do? Not do it? Am I supposed to just not do what works? We make the catch? We can, and it's enough for a first. Alright, I'm not really trying to throw it deep right now. I don't know if Ethan Houck's got the cojones to be able to get it there right now. Good enough push, gets me 3. Not bad. Okay, that did not switch my play at all, did it? Nope. Would have worked if it actually let me switch it, but since I'm on the road, I just can't. I have to stick to my call. I have to stick to my call in the huddle. Do we have the speed to get there? We do. And more. Up to the 29. Ethan Houck's speed has been a lifesaver this game. I am so glad I made that change. It didn't help him with his overall, but actually being able to scramble out of the pocket has been a huge addition to this offense. Especially in games like this where we're not really able to do a ton in the passing game. We just don't really pair up well compared to Ohio State's athleticism. I also just don't know what the routes are, like, ever. And we're going down. Okay. We had some stuff open downfield. I just could not see it. Is that a miss? Off the upper right and in. Wow. All right. Let's get a stop, defense. Offense is doing enough to at least get us into field goal range, but I am concerned that we've already had to kick 3 field goals. I mean, I'm glad that they're going in, obviously. On the road, especially. But I don't like that it's taking field goals to keep us in this game right now. Calhoun with the tackle. We got to find a way to get this offense off the field. That's a good start. Vander Merwe at least got there. I think Clayton's going to get credited with the TFL. Make it 3rd and 6. Give me something here, pass rush. They're going to check it down. We're going to make the open field tackle. That's a gain of 0. They're going to punt. That's exactly what I was talking about. We needed something to get off the field. And that certainly is something. Got some okay blocking here on this return. Take it up to the 43. This is a pretty good field position to start with. I'm happy with this. We're going to let us audible. We're going to take advantage of it. I wasn't sure if there was a defender that was going to come up there. I just wanted to make sure I actually caught the ball. 1st and 10. 2 broken tackles at the line of scrimmage. I turned that from a gain of 1 to a gain of 5. That had no business being a gain of any yards. Another broken tackle. This kid is a monster. Yeah, there's no way we get to keep him next year. There's simply no way. See if the play action bites him here. A little bit, but we got some space here on the ground with Hill. Or How. That's his name. I definitely know the names of my players. I'm just trying to see if you guys catch me or not. It's the end of the quarter. We're driving. Fighting, can't quite get into the end zone, but that's a hell of a run. I'd prefer this if this was an RPO. I'm not just going to run a base bubble screen because that sounds like a terrible idea. Alright, I'm going to pretend like that play didn't happen. That was not what, I have no idea what play that was, but I would prefer if we never ran it again. See if a screen helps us here. Some decent blocking. Can we get into the end zone? We can! Daniel Hill touchdown! They want us to go for 2 with a screen. I don't know if back-to-back screens is a good idea. Can that ball get there? Yes, it can. 2-point good. Bowling Green up 7. Big. Lanier with the big hit. Bounces off of it, though. They only get up to the 15. Our return coverage this whole series has been excellent. I don't know what this game did to returns, but they just don't work anymore. A drop. I don't even know if that was a hit that forced that. I think the rain or just an off throw just couldn't quite reel it in. Makes it 2nd and 10. They hit it underneath. Yep. Again, I had to make a choice. I still think I picked right, even though they did get the first. If I didn't guard that little angle post bit, whatever that's called, that's a touchdown probably. Or a lot more than 15 yards. They go with the screen. I'm there. Couldn't quite get off the block. Calhoun cleans it up. Yeah, number 4. Wearing Jeremiah Smith's number 4. He's not playing like him. 2 catches, 0 yards. And that drop we saw earlier this drive. They seem to want to throw it underneath a good amount. I saw it. Wasn't fast enough to get there with Cam Howard. That's with Cam Howard, too. He's got like 90 speed. He could not get there. Just straight up cooked. Maybe a bit too far underneath there. Either way, Ohio State's driving right now. So another screen, and we're there. DK Gilly with the tackle. Loss of 4. Love it. Gonna take another check down. Boy, does this computer love check downs in this game. I gotta say, they take no risks. They never put the ball in harm at all. It is only check downs, and it always works. Because the one time you actually play the check down, they actually do throw it deep. Clayton from the backside made that tackle, by the way. That was a hell of a play. And from the 39, they're gonna punt. Down 7 with 5 left in the fourth quarter. That's a bold call. And not in the way that I think that's, like, courageous. Exact opposite. I don't think that's going to work out well for them. Because we got Daniel Hill with Heisman-level break tackling. Downhill is what that's called. 21 for 129 and 2 touchdowns against Ohio State's run defense. Some more broken tackles for you. I hope you guys love Daniel Hill. Because you're going to get a lot of them this year. Pause, maybe? I don't know. What even is a pause anymore? The stuff that people say anymore, the shame has been dead for a long time. Let's see what this can do. Not much. Not much. Okay. That was beautiful coverage. Now it's 2nd and 20. That was probably a really bad idea to even attempt that. Yeah, now it's 3rd and 19, and we're probably going to have to punt. Almost surely this is a punt situation here. Honestly, sure, that could probably work. Get it underneath. Yeah, we got to punt. Well, hey, congratulations. Congratulations, but now you're on the 6. That's a good punt. Not quite on the 1, but I'm happy with that. See if we can blow this up. Not really. They blocked that really well. They seem to be really ready for that. Is that 2 minute? That's the 2 minute timeout. Okay, were they chewing clock? I don't know about that. 2nd and 6. Do they know that they're losing this game right now? Or are they just afraid of getting sacked for a safety? That may be the case. All right, as long as we make the tackle, I'm not too mad about a gain of 6 on like 3rd and 4. That was a gain of 11, actually. I saw it. What? How on earth is he still on his feet? Are you kidding me? I took my hands off the controller. I assumed he was down. He stayed up and got an extra 17. Are you kidding me? Dude, okay, the slot is getting absolutely torched right now. Okay, does cover 3 just not work anymore? Because every time I run cover 3, they just run that all goes play, and that slot absolutely fries. Okay, just don't let them score. Whatever you do, do not let them into the end zone. They are out of timeouts. Make the tackle. Make the tackle! No way! No way he's in the end zone there. Are you kidding me? Dude. One broken tackle by Cam Calhoun, by the way. Cam Calhoun can't make the tackle. And you're telling me this is... Yeah, that's in. That's in the end zone. Oh my God. That is insane. Wow. And that's roughing. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So Ohio State has activated fuck you, you're losing the game. And we're losing the game. I think that has officially been confirmed. Because what on earth were those broken tackles? Okay, so we have corners that can... I guess we have corners that can cover, but we don't have any that can actually tackle. That may be a problem. We also don't have the ability to throw the ball right now. Okay, so I actually have to go and call a pass play. Okay, good to know. Because we have we have 2 timeouts now. 2 timeouts in 20 seconds. We have enough time to be able to score a touchdown here. Is that open? That's not PI! Okay. In real life, that's probably not PI. The amount of times that has been called PI in this game is crazy that that's not called. That is actually insane. That is a ridiculous no call in this position. Isaiah Johnson, please give me... That's bumped. How are these calls not being made? How are we not calling these? Refs, do something! Take your whistle out of your pocket and do your fucking job! Oh my lord! The screw job of the century of a drive. Wow. Wow, this drive was not meant to be. This wasn't meant to be. Okay. Well, we're gonna take it to OT, hopefully, if we don't get absolutely screwed here. Even the quarterback's breaking every sack. This is unbelievable right now. The effort this game is going to make sure I do not win this game is actually bonkers. And Ohio State won the toss. They're going to defend first, probably. Yep. Oh, my lord. I cannot believe we're going to lose this game. I mean, I can because it's Ohio State. Like, if we were to have lost in regulation, like regular, we just got outplayed, fair enough. This last 5 minutes of game time has been actually unserious. What has been happening? There's actually no way. There's actually no way. There's actually no way. Dude. What is happening? What is happening? Take off. We got room. 3rd and 1. Give me some blocks. Reach for it, dude. I'm pressing the button to reach for it. I'm going for this. 4th and 1. I got Daniel Hill. I'm better than you. We're getting this. Bitch. He has carried the ball 27 times today. Dude, we just can't throw the ball. We cannot throw the ball today. At all. This is so bad, dude. He was fully, like, committed to the offensive lineman and just backed up just conveniently in time to make that play. Fight! 4th and goal on the 1. We are on the 1-yard line. Daniel Hill, do what you do best. Fight into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. 2 fourth-down conversions in overtime. Who does it like me? Who does it like Daniel Hill? Come on. Electric. Give me something here, defense. Give me something. They throw it underneath. Wrap them up. 5 yards. I don't trust cover 3 right now. That's usually my go-to defense, like always. I don't trust it. They've been frying it all day. Okay, yeah, DK Gillian man coverage is a bit of an issue with that, though. Underthrown by Sayan. Sayan has had some bad throws today. For better or worse, he's had some terrible throws today. Make the tackle. 3rd and 5. I'm not brave enough to pass commit right now. Maybe I should have. Alright, we make the tackle. Coach, I don't know about these calls. Meet him in the middle. Yes, sir. My Mike linebacker's 270 pounds. You're not running him over. Play action. They make the catch. Touchdown. Okay. Yep. Yep, alright. My own defense just doesn't have an answer right now. I'm not exactly thrilled about my offense right now either. And last second move to a pass commit. We thankfully still make the tackle. I mean, if it like cover 4, cover 2 man, I guess we could try it. Just a base cover 2 man, see what happens. I think we have the athletes to make it work. They just run it up the middle. The blocking was there if I didn't get there. Move Hodges into the box. I think this is a run. It's not. Camp Calhoun torched. That's a 90 overall corner getting absolutely lost. Did they convert that? They're gonna say he converted that. Okay. Dude, the refs are doing everything in their power to make sure I do not win this game. That is a questionable call at best. That is a questionable spot. There's nothing I can do about it, though. Boy, I mean, these corners are doing it. These corners are actually insane. I can't make any adjustments to the play either. RB. Riggs makes the catch, 3rd and inches. All right. Just go inside zone. Just give me the first down. Thank you. I like Jacone Duffy or Clay here. Makes enough separation to make the catch. My starting left tackle's hurt. There's no way. There's no way I get that animation, and there's no way I actually get caught there. That's a touchdown. Oh my god, dude. Dude, what are these animations I'm getting? This is actually criminal, what I'm seeing out of this game right now. Austin Clay makes the catch. We're down to the 1. Daniel Hill touchdown. What do we do? Line up in a speed option. It's money. It's money. Oh, what a play. It wasn't the greatest pitch, but it was good enough. Now it's 2-pointers only. Think Austin Clay could cook here on this out route? He does. Can we get that there? Yes. And we get the 2-point. Okay. Austin Clay, what a play. 99 catching, baby. Can we stop them? What are they going to come out with? It's a pass. Picked off by Cam Calhoun. That's the ball game. Bowling Green upsets Ohio State in Columbus. Whew. What a game. Are you feeling it now? This team is special. Daniel Hill, 30 for 156 and 4 touchdowns. What a guy. What a team effort. Daniel Hill with 2 fourth-down conversions in overtime. Austin Clay with the toe tap catch for the first 2-point conversion, a triple overtime. And Cam Calhoun to pick it off in the end zone. 41-40. That's just not what the score was. No, that was not the score, actually. It was 41-39. 41-39 was the final of that game. And it will show here. Okay. Triple overtime thriller in Columbus. This team's legit. And the rankings show so. We're ranked 9th. A lot easier matchup this week against an FCS school. Doug Redman we're looking really good for. He's already into his top 5. D-Pro potential's rough, but 2 A-pluses should make that worth hard selling. He's into his top 5, but we're not putting points into him, so I can't really do much about that. Is it worth it to schedule him for a visit? Maybe. Week 3 feels like kind of a quick turnaround. We'll go week 5 for playing style. Just in case some more guys come available, we can schedule for visits. Although I don't really know if we have any that I can actually do for a complimentary visit. Whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oof. I'm still in shock after that game, man. That's game of the year. FCS Midwest up next. This should hopefully be a lot simpler. Maybe we can actually start to show off the passing attack. I didn't even show the stats off last game. I mean, Ethan Houck had like 100 yards. I don't know if they actually track stats in overtime or not. But all I know is Austin Clay or Cam Calhoun are probably getting the thumbnail. Or maybe it's going to be Lanier. Opening kickoff. Does he have the angle to take this into the end zone? He does! Touchdown! Lanier. First play. Houses the kick return. I was just saying last game how returns feel like they're kind of bad. Not against FCS, I guess. Man. Yeah. Cam Calhoun. I mean, he got cooked a couple times there against Ohio State, but that'll happen. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. It matters how you get back up, and boy, did he. Ephraim Asiata with the sack. 11.5 sacks in his career. I think those are pretty much all going to be last year, except for that one, obviously. I don't think we got a sack last... Oh, no, we got a couple sacks last game. Hit it underneath. Pat Stevenson with the big hit. Make it 3rd and 11. And Colin Zachampong brings them down. 4th and 17. They're going to punt. Lanier couldn't quite shake it out for the punt return touchdown as well. If I can get a kick and punt return touchdown in the same game, I think that puts him in GOAT talks for return man. In one game. I don't care. Dang, we're already an hour into this episode? Man. I'll have to make this a quick one. I mean, Daniel Hill's going to try. 14 on his first carry. See if we can't make this a bit more of a passing game. Well, that's what happens when I try to throw the ball. All right. Noted. Sammy Riggs, touchdown. Yeah, even if it's off a playmaker, it's still a drag route. Sammy Riggs drag route will always be open. 14-0 off the bat. I mean, this team just stormed into Columbus and beat Ohio State. If this isn't a 70-0 type game, I don't even know. Oh, get there. Yes, sir. Asiata, second sack of the game. Happy Sunday, man. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, as always, these are streamed live on Twitch. Come say hi. We're having a hoot over here. Dude, if you're just tuning in, you miss an absolute banger against Ohio State. Triple overtime. And we came out on top. In Columbus, by the way. Oh, man. There's Akampong with his second sack. Yeah, this FCS quarterback's having a bad day. Already. Yes, sir. That's what it's about. They've had it too sweet for too long, thinking they're the only good team in Ohio. This is Bowling Green's century, man. We make that catch, Jacone Duffy? Yes, we can. Yes, sir. All right, that's enough being... Okay. Try to go back to the run. Don't tell me FCS is the team that's going to give Daniel Hill the most trouble. Sammy Riggs' second touchdown of the game. It's just too easy. Hey, appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a good day. All right, defense. Let's do more of what we've been doing. Let's not even let them have fun. Blaster crashing in. Let's go. Oh, you want a no huddle? All right. You're not going to like that. I can't stop you. Told you. 3rd and 10. See what a little stunt can't do for us. Ooh, it's a screen. Ah, couldn't get there with Howard. Makes up for it, though. They tried to spin us out on the second attempt. Howard on the backside there to make the tackle, to punt again. I got to get this punt return with Lanier. He got a kick return. We need a punt return, too. Blocking's not quite there. Still a good return up to the 40. Well, 5 wide. Ooh, they're sending heat, but Hauk's just fast enough to Ethan Hauk is fast enough to outrun their whole defense. He's not even like the fastest guy either. They're out of position. Isaiah Johnson, do what you've been doing. Do what you did last year, buddy. Ethan Hauk already with more passing yards than he did all of the Ohio State game just in the first 8 minutes. All right, you guys got enough content at that Ohio State game. If I'm up 50-0, I'm simming the rest of this game and calling it. Make the tackle. Akampong right there. 4 rushes for 5 yards. Second, Nate. Go play action here. All right. And he's going to go down for a 5th time. It's Akampong for 3. 3 sacks in the first quarter. I mean, this is about to be a historic day for this defense. Ooh, Akampong almost got his 4th, but he threw it away. He's got Heisman pocket disruptor. Oh, boy. All right, another return opportunity here. Not really the best blocking, but still got it up to our side of the 50. Yeah, 5 sacks in a single quarter is crazy. Oh, if I would have just kept running. Could have been nasty. Is that streak just like the freest touchdown ever, or are they actually going to play that? No, that actually just is the freest touchdown ever. All right. Well. There's a fourth touchdown for Ethan Houck. 35-0 at the end of the first quarter. I'm probably not playing the second half. If I said if I was up 50-0, I'd sim, but I was planning on at least waiting until halftime to get to that point. We might not even make it to halftime. They have negative 33 total yards. Wow, he caught that? All right. All right, 1st and 10 FCS. Big hit. There we go. Play action, then take the underneath. All right. I was messing around with these blitzes. Let's go back to just the regular zone coverage. We know this stuff works. Okay, or maybe it doesn't. All right, I think FCS seems to have taken a bit of an issue to us just destroying them. I mean, fair enough. I wouldn't be happy about it either. Oh. Okay. That was about the only place he could have possibly put that ball and had it not been a pick. And, hey, credit to him. They put it there. This crowd is dead silent right now. Ooh, that looked like it could have been dangerous there for a second. All right, 1st and 10. Okay, I don't know what route I thought he was running, but it was not that one. I'll tell you that for free. It was not that one. Good blocking on the screen. Oh, get out of the way, Isaiah. As it stands, that's still a hell of a game. But, man, that could have been a touchdown. Daniel Hill's wide open in the end zone. That's his second receiving touchdown of the day. I just missed the PAT? I did. Eh, whatever. 41-7. Bruce Ribbs, is he going to be my Josh Janowski this year? The offensive lineman that just gets hurt like every play? Okay. Okay. Not a fan of that. Prefer if you did not do that again. I would kind of prefer if Clayton was the one going into coverage. I'm not going to lie. He actually has coverage stats. I feel like my energy has just been zapped after that last game. Plus, I mean, it's a lot easier to be hyped up when you're, like, tied and not up 41-7. Come on, give me a fumble. I don't like that they're moving the ball again. Okay, so he just decided to not jump. I was pressing Y. That should have been a pick, and he just decided that his ankles were just going to be hard locked to the ground. That's great. Your Gardner getting the pressure? All right. Didn't think we're going to see much out of him this year, but I suppose so. I guess he is my backup rush D tackle, so. Third and 9. Here we go. This is more what I need to be seeing. Don't let them get anything. Dude, 23. The ball is in the air, clearly heading behind you. Go play the ball. I mean, it's fine now, but like, dude. When we're playing teams like Ohio State, we kind of need to be able to get those plays. All right. All right, I need to get back to running the ball because we got records to break with Daniel Hill. Okay, so FCS seems to be completely disinterested in stopping the pass, but will put all of their eggs in the run-stopping basket. I mean, most games, fair enough. That's usually my game plan, but if you're going to force me to throw the ball, I'm going to throw the ball, and I'm going to score touchdowns with it. Austin Clay. Two plays, 79 yards. Make the tackles. Come on. Don't let FCS players break your tackle attempts. There's another sack. Would have been interested to know who actually got the sack, but I guess we'll never know. There's truly no way to know. Ooh, had a pocket for a second. Couldn't quite break it. Alright, I guess I'll try to run the ball some more. But they have no interest in letting me run the ball. Yeah, 5 for 20 against an FCS team. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's more what I'm expecting out of Daniel Hill. Little throw on the run action for Ethan Houck. All right. Here's Austin Clay sneaking his way up to the first down. Yeah, I mean, I expect Austin Clay to be a return man, but they just don't really want to put him at return man anymore. It was almost a touchdown for Ramsey. I'm kind of glad it wasn't because I want all these touchdowns to be Daniel Hill touchdowns. There we go. This time we make the PAT. It is 54 to 14. 55. I looked straight at 55 and said, "Yep, that's definitely a 4." See, even the PA announcer got it right. What am I doing? Go ahead and knee this one out. And that's the end of the first half. A lot less competitive than the last game. Yeah, Austin Clay, 2 for 89 and a touchdown. I gotta get him some more targets, man. I just don't really throw the ball, unfortunately. So, it's hard to really get any receiver super involved when I'm giving my running back 30 touches a game. That's just 30 rushes. He gets involved in the pass game, too. Honestly, I'm surprised I can even keep talent at receiver. Big hit. I mean, that's kind of what you expect when your Mike linebacker's 270 pounds. Oh, I broke that tackle, but couldn't quite break the next two. Calhoun came up and made the tackle. 3rd and 4. Are they going to throw this or are they going to run it again? They are going to throw it. And he makes the catch. Man. This FCS team is really good at making toe tap catches. That is a frustrating amount of toe taps in one game. I just popped. Why is he actually getting in the game? I don't like that he's playing as much as he is. That really should be my actual starting strong safety. Is DK Gilly like my slot corner? Hold on. I really don't want him to be my slot corner. He's not. Why is DK Gilly not playing? Why is Hunter McGeary playing so much? Okay, he has 91 speed. I thought he was like one of the 84 speed guys. All right, that's not bad. I'm a little more okay with that. Howard, Hodgins, Calhoun. Feels like my starting strong safety just doesn't play. Well, I guess McCary's not playing now. You know, he's hurt. Great. Yeah, there's Takaya Banks. Why is he playing? Where is my starting free safety? Why is my starting free safety just refusing to play? Takaya Banks, heck of a tackle. That you should not have been playing. Is he hurt? Injury report. No, he's not hurt. No, he just doesn't feel like playing. Dude, get in the game. DK, get in the game, man. There he is. No, that's Calhoun. Hodgins. There he is. All right, he's in now. 4th and inches. Stuffed him. I literally ran commit up the middle. They ran up the middle. It didn't matter. I don't like how FCS is just completely dictating how this game is going right now. Good tackle, Cam Howard. 3rd and 3. You know what? I'm blitzing. Somebody get home. Their offensive line should not be able to contain this. Well, it wasn't, but it was an RPO. And now Nick Clayton's hurt. Why? Dude. Well, we got backups at least, thankfully, but... Really didn't want to have to come to the backups. Ephraim Asiata makes another sack, though. Ankle bruise. This game is far enough out of reach. Just give me the backup. Have they had the ball this entire quarter? I think they have had the ball. They have. Dude, Does the Y button not jump anymore? Somebody solve this problem. Because I'm pressing Y, and my linebackers, my safeties, whatever, they're just not jumping. Am I confusing a control? Okay. Defense. Defensive coverage. No. What? Why is... Okay. So what's the ball? What's the ball to pick it off? Defensive pursuit. Aggressive switch to conservative. Defensive coverage. Switch player. Chuck receiver. Flick for switch take. Is there not a button to pick the ball off now? Defensive. Ball in air. Defense ball hawk. That's what you press to pick the ball off. Why does that not work? Okay, so every time the ball is in the air, you literally just have to swat it down. You cannot get picks anymore. Noted. Because that's now twice this game where I have had easy reads and the game has just decided that I'm not even going to try to pick it up. Tell me that's DPI too. Oh man. Oh man. No, we'll take it first and goal. We'll take first and goal actually. Thank you for your patronage. Ethan Houck, run it in. Like I'm beating FCS by 41 points, and I'm still more mad that I just cannot get a user pick. It's just not possible anymore. Like, the ball is in midair, I'm pressing Y, he's not animating. Are you kidding me? I mean, what does it take to get a fumble around here? I get it. Cam Howard's not exactly the biggest guy. That has no business being a broken tackle. Yeah, break that one, buddy. Good lord. Why is SCS locking in? Is there like rubber banding that makes sure you can't win by 50? Should I just be done? It kind of feels like the game is just telling me to quit. I'm not going to quit until I'm at 50. I set a rule. I'm not going to break it. Alright, well, you didn't throw a pick, but you threw the ball 6 yards backwards. Now we got another punt attempt. Zaya Johnson broken tackle. Tried to break it to the outside to just get a touchdown, but not quite that fast. I'll go ahead and take this one to the fourth quarter. There's no sense in... I mean, at this point, I'm just rubbing it in. I admit that. All I'm doing is just running up the score. But I want to win by 50. I don't know why I want to win by 50, but I do. Daniel Hill is also, like, not even having that good of a game. It's 8 for 46. He does have 3 touchdowns, but 2 of those are through the air. So does that really count? underthrown, but somehow that's still a catch. I don't know how that's a catch, but Jacone Duffy, I guess, just has that in him. Good to know. We have the angle, not quite. Broke the tackle, but not enough space to be able to do anything with it. Ooh, probably should not be taking that hit with my quarterback. At this stage in this game, I should not be taking those hits. Daniel Hill, touchdown. Nice. 69-21, as it was written. Big hit. Hodgins. Of course, these are never fumbles, but, you know, it's at least cool to get them. No, fumbles aren't when you get hit sticks. Fumbles are when you just, like, lightly touch the quarterback the wrong way. It's Colin Zackenpong with his 5th sack of the day. 5 of them things in one game is crazy. He's going off this year. He's going to get drafted this season. He's a redshirt senior, so he's done either way, but he's playing football on Sundays. Somehow that is an 18-yard gain. All right. Got a backup quarterback in now. My 270-pound user linebacker could not do anything to stop a QB sneak from a backup quarterback. Yep. There's another hit. Okay. We might not be getting the ball back, but we're at least making them remember this game. I don't like what I'm seeing out of my secondary right now. I don't like it. They're getting shredded. Okay, switch stick kind of screwed me there, but still got the tackle. So I guess they didn't really screw me too bad. Peyton Reese will check in. All right. See what he's got at the user spot. There's no way. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody else, for getting there, because there was about to be... I was about to lose my mind if that was somehow any more than, like, 6 yards. I mean, how do you even stop that, man? I got that's Terry and Nichols back there. It's not like I got a bum. That is a 97 speed, 89 overall corner that just is lost. All right. I mean, he's still not supposed to be my return man, but he got it up to the 30. I'm not mad at that. Oh, that could have been 6 if I cut that up right, but as it is, it's still a pretty good gain. It really speaks to the type of player he is, that he's averaging 7 yards a carry right now, and I'm still, like, mad about his performance. Well, that's going to be a lot more than 7 yards a carry now. 48 yards to the house. That'll help the numbers. 5 total touchdowns. 250 all-purpose yards. Even if we can't run the ball, which we can, I'm just choosing not to. Even if we don't, it's still Daniel Hill's world. We are just living in it. Still waiting on a turnover from the defense. I don't think we have one all game. We're going to end up turning over Ohio State more than we ended up turning over FCS Midwest. That is a crime. Akampong is still having a heck of a game, though. 6 TFLs and 5 sacks. Dog. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How is that not a pick? I know I'm like way over my usual time. I gotta see how this is not an interception. My brother in Christ. What is the ref doing? Dude, it hit the ref. It also just straight up bounced off of his hands. Okay. Great. All right. Nothing for a punt return. We had the opening kick return touchdown, and we've gotten pretty much nothing else in the return game. Touchdowns. We've gotten a good amount of yards on returns, but no scores. See what Ethan Howe can do on there. Up to the 26. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. This is not the play that I called. All right, I think that'll do it. Yep. 76-28 is your final. Just an absolute beatdown. I will go over stats for this one. Ethan Halleck, 14 for 16, 454 yards, 6 touchdowns. Running, Daniel Hill had 13 for 129, 3 touchdowns. Ethan Halleck, 4 for 51 and a touchdown. Ramsey only got 1 carry, took it 6 yards. Receiving, Daniel Hill, 5 for 139, 2 touchdowns. Austin Clay, 3 for 154, a touchdown. Sammy Riggs, 2 for 51, 2 touchdowns. Isaiah Johnson, 2 for 70, a touchdown. Jacone Duffy, 2 for 40. Did get credited for a drop, but I can't really think of one that was really his fault. Sacks, 5 sacks for Colin Akampong. Ephraim Asiata with 3 in the first quarter. Of course, no interceptions. No forced fumbles. Cam Howard should have had a pick to end it, but ended up clanking off of his hands. And then, of course, the first play of the game, Deshaun Lanier return touchdown. But, yeah, that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.